Can you speak to your experience with watching Michael trial medications and what that was like?
He's 6'8", and he was 260 pounds the day he had his break, and within 6 months he was 420, and that's the reality of it. It was a trial and error. They started him off with shots. He had a shot every 3 weeks, and I noticed that he would, and that was the antipsychotic, that one of them anyway, that where he gained a humongous, he was just ferociously hungry all the time, and he would sleep, and with a week and a half after his shot, he'd just sleep and sleep and sleep. It was really hard for him to get up. And then near the end of the cycle, he would, and somewhere in there, he was getting that every 4 weeks. They shortened it to every 3 weeks because he was beginning to get little signs of what he was feeling was psychosis near the end. And then he had a pretty severe aftershock. He ended up in the hospital again, and they added a second antipsychotic, and which really again made him dopey. But he stuck it out. We encouraged him to, and now and again he would have a severe anxiety attack, and so they would give him a temporary short-term medication of some sort to calm his nerves and whatnot. Yeah, and as long as he had those in his cupboard, he did better. So he knew, like if he had a go-to thing that would help him, he could stave it off longer and longer. But it still took months and months for his psychosis to really get under control. They tried, at about a year and a half, they tried to completely take him off one of them. And shortened up the other one, lightened it up, and it didn't go so well.
What happened?
Well, he got paranoid. He got couldn't sleep. He'd feel somebody sitting on the bed beside him. Hates anything staring at him. Kids, dogs, whatever. It just, he can't handle it. So it is something that has to be dealt with. And this is where family comes in. You just have to support them and help them and love them in whatever way you can, and help them through it, and let them know that down the road, as their brain recovers from it and improves, they will be able to get off those drugs.
Right, like in the case with Michael, things can be changed and reduced.
Really, he's dropping weight. So it's just been a matter of, and I'm not sure what's made the difference. I just think his brain is unscrambled. And when he's seen what damage that break did, and how long it's taken for him to recover, and all the drugs he's needed to trial and error, and so on. Boy, I'll tell you, he doesn't even take chances anymore. He doesn't take a chance at all.